right? So I can see from the TikTok all the way over to the
So right here,
yeah, like
this is Fargo.
I can keep going. I can see from the back of the snipping machine all the way there. I'm saying, like,
Oh, right here.
yeah, I can see you, but this is not your full body.
Okay, but so then, in this vicinity.
Yeah.
You just might say it.
Nah, you ain't have your mic on.
Yeah.
I know, but I was gonna go like this. Mic check, mic check.
Mic check. Yeah. Who are you?
Appreciate it.
Mic check.
Mic check.
That's solid.
Good.
Sure.
Nah, you just leave it. Bingo bango.
Right, what's up, next to the build? My name is Brady.
On top one.
And on the channel, we work out while having real conversations. Today we got Trisket Fargo.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Appreciate that, man.
Entrepreneur, businessman.
Long time childhood friend.
Sandbox, baby.
But yeah, welcome to the show.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you having me.
No problem. So, 2 questions that we.
Alright, so what we do on the channel is you gotta ask these 2 questions. One for the workout, easy, medium, or hard.
Ooh. I'm gonna go medium, bro. I prepared myself for today. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I take 2 days off, prepare myself, so I'm gonna go medium.
Okay, then the second question is anything off limits? Any type of conversations, whether it's personal, business related.
I'm open book, bro.
Okay, so I like that.
We can go
Okay.
have one.
Alright, man. So we got our body. So you know me, I'm always gonna do weighted pull-ups. That's and weighted pull-ups.
I saw that. That's all I had to
We
do.
waited for us and dips.
I prepared myself for that.
We do waited for us dips. We can do upright rolls.
If we do dips, let's not bench or nothing because we can leave the dip
That's
off.
all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be it's gonna
Weighted
be
dips, though.
That's what I said. Weighted dips, weighted
Okay.
pull-ups, bent over rolls.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a back day, upper pull back.
Okay.
Pull day, but we focusing on back.
Okay.
I want to utilize those back now, but
We can.
can't see it there. I can move. We can always move, but
Yeah, we can move around.
right. So yeah.
I want to show you see how heavy it is when I had it on my shoulder.
Oh, that's what you had on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me tell you something.
I ain't know that's what it was.
The lady was like, "Oh, you gotta take it quick because someone else on my ticket."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Nah, you see how heavy it is?" Put it on my shoulder. And I was like, "Okay." I took a step. The whole way, it was probably like a 15-minute walk. I was just thinking one step at a time, one step at a time.
It's like piercing on your skin too? Like,
Nah, it was
so
just,
it's just
it was just straight
the
away.
weight?
Yeah. But I don't regret it. My mom talking about, you can't do that. Why'd you do that, ignorance? It's already done. I already did it. I was just telling her. She's like, no, you can't. I already did it.
Yeah, I didn't know this was what it was. I mean, basic, it's not.
So yeah, move that. That's bent over rolls.
Before we start, we got one question to open up with. What do you, if you had to call this season of your life something, what would
Man in the mirror, boy. I was crazy because I served at my church youth. I'm a youth leader there. And I was talking about this with them because they were asking about, like, you know, what do you want to pray for or need prayer for? And I was telling them, bro, I'm like, I think at this point in my life, I'm like at a man in the mirror moment. It's like, what do I want a disciplined Christian to look like in my life? Like, what do I want that to look like? And I feel like that's where I've been struggling with. It's just like, I'm just not, if I'm keeping it a buck, bro, I'm just not a disciplined person. I'm not disciplined within myself. And so I really been focused on that season of what do I want that to look like, but then also give myself grace in the middle of the storm. So like, in the middle of the storm, I know I'm not gonna be perfect all the time, but at the same time though, I'm gonna have joy while I'm in the storm. Because these are the times I'm gonna look back and be there, I'll be like, damn, I remember when I was this, and now I'm here. But it's because I focused on that man in the mirror. Who do you want to be, 10 years, 5 years from now?
That's crazy that you said you're not disciplined, but you got a business going on 10 years.
Exactly. But I'm gonna keep it a being. That's not the grace of God, bro. If I'm gonna keep it honest, bro, I'm not, when I say like this, I think I pick and choose when I want to be disciplined. Like I'm disciplined in the clothing, I'm disciplined in all that. But even with that, like it could have been pushed way harder than this. And I'm glory to God, like I'm able to do that now, I have the opportunity now. But like within my life, lustfulness, freaking, the stuff we struggle with as men, right? But then also like when I look at trading opened up my, like me not being disciplined, that opened up my mind. Because then it's like, I'm not disciplined a little bit financially. How do I handle when I'm mad? Do I just run to lustfulness and pornography and masturbation and sex? Or do I deal with it, man, in the mirror type deal and be like, I bet. Who do you want to be in the middle of your storm? How do you want to look? You gonna run or you gonna fight? And a lot of times I'll run to try to escape reality through lustfulness. But now I'm at the point of like, nah, bro, let's fight, but let's do it with joy.
I feel like a lot of people need to hear that because a lot of men go through that.
Okay.
They don't realize it either. A lot of them don't realize it, and I'm pretty sure it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of like accountability to hold yourself accountable because it's like, damn, you repeating for a reason because when you learn it, and a lot of the time, so it's just like for you to see that, that's growth already.
Exactly. I feel like what a lot of men do is that they don't take the time for the man in the mirror. They like, you know what, I'm gonna blame it on my father behind my life. I'm gonna blame it on these friends influencing me. Like, nah, bro, at the end of the day, bro, we don't want to make a decision. Let's keep it above it.
Yeah.
Like it's man in the mirror. You know? So.
Okay, that was good as
What you think? What about you, Tom?
for what?
What do you call this season of your life?
We was just talking about it when we came back in and talking about the ping pong. And I was like, I feel like it's just like abundance right now. It's just like everything that not even me, but just everybody around me who I want to be around, whatever they ask, pray for, we're living in the form of prayers. We're living in like times where it's like, damn, I wanted this. Or it's like, I can see it coming. I'm so like excited that I know it's right there. I know it's right around the corner. Can't fully see it yet, but I know it's coming. I think that's where I'm at in my life, where I'm just like, I'm excited for whatever happens. Like, I chin up, chest out, go to bed. I got it. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's where I'm at right now. So, what about you?
Okay. I'm going to say, I've been in the city for a while, but for me, it's temporary sacrifice. So, y'all know, bro, I grew up with all girls, so it's like, you have to have patience, and you have to understand, and it taught me a lot, like, understanding women and stuff, but it's like, bro, I got to sacrifice my ego and my pride to look at the bigger picture, and, that's what it is for me. But I feel like it's been like that for a while, but it's just getting to that point where, okay, we're not going to be around each other for too long. So this is literally temporary, like about a year. And then it took me a lot, bro. Just thinking about it, oh God, like so much overwhelming just comes to my head when I just think about raising with a woman. But yeah, bro. Temporary sacrifice.
Day by day action, man.
Yeah.
So, you want to start with pull-ups? Get them bitches out the way.
Wait up.
Yes. Get them out the way.
If
y'all in the live, please ask questions, anything that y'all, I didn't even peek you was like, any questions y'all got, anything you want to talk about, this channel's all for it. We may not know everything, but we know a little about a lot of things. We just trying to give out game, wisdom, a little bit of knowledge. Everything that you've been through, you said that at one point, right? Everything that you've been through, somebody else has been through and wrote about.
Oh yeah,
so.
You're about to go through.
Yeah, about to. Hold on, we know that. 45. Yeah.
Bro, I was testing myself and I was like, bro, I'm too comfortable at 45. I mean, I kept upping the weight and I was like, all right, because a long time I just comfortable doing this weight. So now I'm in the phase where like, let me start pushing myself more. Seeing what I can do. I'm gonna do 45, y'all.
What you said we doing the 5 rep? What we doing?
5 to 8.
What you doing?
45.
45? Oh, that was the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
You introduced me to that.
Okay.
I was just saying. I was
Two cat on it.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
It's crazy work. I ain't putting nothing on it.
It's all good, bro.
So you wanna, while one person doing one exercise, someone doing something. Yeah, so we just take it first.
With this, I feel like we should just focus on this. Everything else is 2% because I also want to be an incline dumbbell person. Really work your shoulders. We like that, bro.
Huh?
We like it's only 25. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you know, it's crazy, been knowing you for this long. It wasn't until the pop-up shop, the one in Langona, I went to, when there was the 3 women that walked up, I was like, what's this? And they was like, what's the story? And Bill was looking at like, I don't know, I never heard the story.
Never heard the story?
Never heard the story, so I was like, I knew we was gonna have this one. I was like, let me ask.
Okay.
On here, so.
Yeah, it was our season came about, man. It was a dream I had, a 5-night dream when I was 7 years old.
5
5 nights straight, bro. When I was 7.
The same
Dream, bro. It was different. It was started increase, like the story started developing more, but it was a 5-night dream straight, and it was these people that were trying to get to the top of the skyscraper, but they never could. They're climbing, so they never could get to the top. And it was on the 5th night. When they truly believe in, and you know how dreams work, bro. Like you somehow know they truly believe in themselves. But it came to a point when they truly believed in themselves in the 5th night that when they did it, they finally reached the top. And so Fargo season stands for how far can you go in any season of your life. And so I've always said it was a vision from the Lord that rise beyond your limits. We place these invisible limits, this visible ceiling in ourselves that we feel like we can't rise above. But it's if you truly believe and trust in the Lord that you can do it. Then you're gonna be able to accomplish it. And so we try to push that agenda. So that's what Fargo season. It's like rise beyond your limits. And how far can you go in any season of your life?
Okay. See, never knew that.
Yeah. And I always said when I dream happened on the 5th night, after I did that, I wrote everything down. And I always said, when I get enough money, I'll make this to real life. Yeah. And I still got the competition book. I gotta find it. But I always said when I make enough money, I'm gonna do it. So 2017 is when I started. I didn't get with it, man. I was gonna have the hats and the book bag.
Oh, you was like, you doing the candy.
I was doing that. You had the candy, you had the hats, $1 hat, candy.
I think about, I probably still got, I ain't gonna see one of the first Fargo season hats, but I got.
Like one of those, like the dad cap with the distress on it?
A maroon one, that's the.
Oh, the maroon one. I'm gonna bring those back. Me and Leo are gonna bring those. That not the distress. We're gonna bring like a different type of feel to it. Yeah. A little bit more vintage type feel. Gotcha. Yeah.
Everybody, this big fighting, bro.
Yeah. I've been doing it for a while.
No, say fighting.
Oh, I think it's fighting.
No, it's fighting. You've been doing it for a while. It's 5 to 8 reps.
But I remember my uncle tried to steal my hat. The yellow one that I bought from you.
Oh, the yellow one?
Bro, I think I got that.
The yellow one?
You have it?
I think I have it.
Yeah, that's my room. You probably got the same one.
The yellow red one?
Yellow and black?
Yeah, yellow.
Oh, yellow and black.
So,
yeah, but he was like, my mom was like, oh yeah, you can wear it while you're here, because he was outside in the back cover. Yeah. And he was walking out with it, and then mom was like, hey, that's Brady's. Like, I gotta give it back. Right. So that Brady's, you gotta give it back to him.
All right.
when the last time you did it?
Maybe camp.
The ink rag.
Right here? Yeah, I do that one.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
Yeah, breathe.
Oh man. Today I got a special guest, Mr. Fargo, Trisket Fargo season, however you want to call it. Talking about life, man. Growth. Wellness. Wisdom. Sheesh.
What's your definition of wisdom? Like, what do you think wisdom is?
That's all of that. I think wisdom.
Because we hear wisdom a lot. Like people say wisdom. What do you think it is?
Okay. Yeah, it's the first time I ever defined it. So I would think this. Obviously, I think wisdom comes from a spiritual aspect, right? And so I always say that in order to gain the right wisdom, obviously comes from the Lord, and He said that in James 1:5, that if you ask for wisdom, you'll get it. And so I think wisdom, I know it's the fruit of the Spirit, and so, and this is my belief, right? Like a lot of people have different beliefs. The fruit of the Spirit, so I think wisdom is discerning what to do in times where true wisdom, right? Discerning what to do in times when the crowd will say to do something different. I don't know if that makes sense. So I feel like when wisdom comes apart is when people need to make decisions in life that the crowd would do something else. Because that's not wisdom, that's just following. Right? So if you need wisdom in something, it's because the crowd will do something, but you don't believe it, so you need wisdom to figure out what to do in hard times. So I feel like it's a discernment of how to make decisions in hard moments when the crowd will choose something else.
To follow, like, blind following the line in a sense.
Yeah.
Where everybody feel like the right thing, not right thing to do it. Oh, he doing this.
Yeah.
He doing this, I'm gonna do it. You know?
Yeah, and I think that's true wisdom. So I think you got worldly wisdom, where they'll tell you do what everybody else do. I'm not do what everybody else do, but do what is the norm. And that's what society would think, their standards. But then you got true wisdom where that wisdom, and you know every time, it's never what the crowd would do. You always feel like you're the odd one out. But it's obviously the right one. As a woman, don't feel right.
What about you?
Okay. I'll tell you what I am doing.
No, just do what you can, bro. Just push yourself, bro.
I'll push myself. I'm not going to do that. That 45 that one hit. Maybe on a third round. Is that a 5 or 10?
And then you clip it on.
This is a.
Yeah, maybe I'm on 35.
What's your definition?
Huh?
Me? Well, I think wisdom is just experience. Because, like I tell you all the time, you can give advice to someone.
That's true.
Oh, don't do this, don't do that. But if they don't have an experience, they haven't felt that pain, they're not going to understand it.
That's true.
So, like, older people told us, hey, focus on your grades, stop chasing women. Later in life, we're seeing why they said that. They experienced, they have that wisdom already.
That is true.
They're passing it on.
That's true.
Because knowledge is different. Knowledge is knowing.
Yeah.
Wisdom is actually experiencing. So you know, like, for a fact. Like, it's true.
That's that.
Yeah.
I don't know about 8, but I need 7. I need 7 piece.
You say you want 35?
Nah, I'll be I was thinking maybe on 35. Maybe this one was not for 8, and then I'll see what I'm at.
So,
What do you think it is?
well, my definition of wisdom? Wisdom is. I don't know, that's a good question.
Yeah, right.
I think wisdom to me. I don't know, it may just be different. This may just be intuition, like what I think intuition is, but like you know, like you ain't supposed to be doing something, not doing something, but you know, you may be in a position where you're making a tough decision, and the back of you got something in the back of your head or back of your mind telling you, don't do this, but you know, if I do this, this is gonna be the greater good. This is gonna be like, it's gonna be beneficial. And I feel like that's wisdom. I don't know. I mean, that's not.
That is a tough question.
Yeah, like.
There's one of those you just know, but you didn't know how to define it.
What is wisdom to me?
Because God, in the Bible, it says, when you want something, God's not going to give it to you. He's going to, so if you're praying for patience, He's going to
test you.
Test you, and that's where you get the wisdom from. You're actually experiencing it. And then you pray for money, He's going to test you with a lot of money, see what you do with it, if you lose it all, and you experience it.
I'll answer that before we finish.
So, okay, my question is, what if you don't have the experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking for wisdom, but when you ask somebody, it's not the right wisdom. And you know it's not. Because what they tell you is something that the
that just goes on you.
Discernment?
Yeah.
Figuring out what's that with them?
Yeah. There's some people, like, your spirit just knows.
Yeah. That's bad.
So when I brought up in church, or I brought up some radio in church,
Because it was just on here, so there was no, like, nothing holding it.
So, which I bought in the car, but I believe it was. Really don't want to be wrong on this. I want to say it was Genesis chapter 9, verse 1 through verse 1 or verse 18. Mm-hmm. One of them, I really hope I'm not wrong. I know it's Genesis chapter 9. So it spoke about how a lot of times men feel like lone wolves. They feel like they're lone wolves. They got to do a lot of things on their own. Yeah. And the Bible was saying, God says that man should not be alone at all in this world. Like, we're not here to be alone. Yeah. So I think the quote or the scripture was something like, God placed every animal, everything around him, this and the third. And the man felt like this isn't enough. Like I'm like this for so long. So that's when he went to sleep and took a rest on the bed. Yeah. And that's when the man was like, finally, this is something that I need, I want. Like, and I feel like I wanted to bring this up because I said, I feel like a lot of men go through life feeling like I'm alone, I got to do a lot of things on my own. Yeah. And it's like society will tell you that. Society will dare tell you like lock in, cut this off, cut that off. That would mean you gotta do it alone though. Like I feel like it should be when they say cut certain things out, those are distractions. Yeah. Cut that out. Like I could go through, for example, remember that whole 90-day run? Mm-hmm. It was like, oh, lock in 90 days, this and the third. And it was funny because one of the dudes was like, I don't think I could have a girl or a wife and try to do a 90-day run. And I agree with him, because I understood how that went. Because I understood how that went. But then as I look back on it, I was like, nah, you can have a girl, she gotta understand what it's gonna be, this, that, and the third. But the reason I feel like I agree is because I know I do a lot of things better on my lonesome, by myself. But then like starting to hang with people like-minded, same aspect or same goal as me, I'm like, yo, nah, this is way easier when I have help or I'm with somebody. Like doing this 75-day challenge, man, I was a bit of a long, I've messed up so many times already. But holding each other accountable is what's pushing me, because it's just like if I did it alone, I'll probably mess up and then mess up the next day and be like, you know what, I'm gonna start Monday. Yeah. Monday roll around, I'm gonna start and be bullshit for it. But having somebody that's gonna hold myself accountable, hold that other person accountable too, not doing it alone is just like, damn, I need this. It's better for me. It's definitely better for me. But yeah, what's y'all take on that? Like men doing things alone, or like that whole aspect of lone wolf?
I think like honestly, I think it's called that you do have, I know you're called to have community.
Mhm.
Like you have to have community. And everything I'm gonna say, I'm gonna let y'all know everything, and I know y'all don't care, but people that's watching this, everything I'm gonna say right now, because this is the foundation I'm standing on, is all biblical foundation. So, and I tried to not do it biblically, try to do everything on my own, and it never works. So when I started living on that foundation, I started seeing the fruit there. So everything I'm gonna say is biblical. But like it's called to have community because when you're alone, that's when the enemy will attack. Or you feel like you start getting down, you start getting, some type of anxiety, or you feel like, dang, I can't really do it. But it's because when you have that community, like what we shared, the first thing you open up with is what's the season. If you guys don't realize, everyone has seasons is slightly different perspective, but it's all the same aspect of growth. And we're each taking one of those seasons of like how we're going in, and we're building off of it, like, oh, I see how he's going about it. I like the way he's going about it, his perspective, and so let me try that too. And I feel like that's what community does, is that when we're able to put our, I don't say burdens, but put our worries and the stuff we go with, and like, bro, I'm going through this right now. And you're able to be like, bro, I was going through that same thing too, and that's when that iron sharpens iron shield come in. Then we're able to fight and go about, the challenges that we have in life the right way. The challenges that we don't, actually one time.
Say that about.
Let me get a 10.
I'll put it there.
The challenges that we're going through, like we're able to attack it because we're doing it together as a community.
That was the scripture for the day, church community.
Community?
Yeah. I'm glad we have mirrors now.
My bad. I also caught up on what y'all was responding to. What was the question?
What's your idea of men doing life alone? Because a lot of men say I'm better on my own, but that lone wolf aspect of life.
I think you have to experience it just to know how bad it sucks.
We're doing 3 sets, right?
Yeah, because say you never experienced life alone,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, if someone else is going through that, and you're trying to give them advice, you never been in that position, so how are you to? Yeah, but yeah, bro, being alone, is when you do get someone, it shows you oh, this is special. I can't take this for granted. When I was alone, this is the feeling I was missing emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all that. So just to realize how great it actually is. For sure.
I like that.
All right, so next workout, dips with superset, weighted dips with superset incline bench.
Oh, wait, dumbbells?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna do 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps with that, and and then how many
dips? Oh, no.
Let's do. What's going
heavy or light?
What we did last time, remember? It was
You said
as much as possible.
Yeah. Do that.
Cool, as much as possible.
He said medium, bro.
Oh yeah, my
Let's do 10.
You said medium.
We do as much as possible.
You said medium.
Yeah, we do as much as possible.
That's how I tailored to hard.
We be, I'm saying, I try to get in that mode. So.
Yeah.
That's the thing though.
Oh, there's more to it?
No. I thought you was gonna say he's all about the fundamental aspects of mind, muscle, full rep, how we doing is just let's get this shit done right. Okay. So how about this? 3 sets as much as possible, but you gotta do more than 10.
More than 10.
Okay. Gotta do more than 10. I'm cool with 45.
45.
Where go? Let's go.
Oh, no, right.
Okay.
Let's do when you get here. Let's do since we're doing 10, and it's only 25. Let's do the incline, and when you get 10, break it together. All right, so 20 reps, please.
20 reps.
Incline and bring it together like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
11. But what would you say? That I kind of cut you off as far as the aspect of going back to the law. You said that
You gotta experience it so you know how much it sucks.
Yeah.
So like, say if I never was alone, and you come ask me like, bro, I'm going through it. Like, what do you think I should do? Like, you got any advice for me? It's like, I'm gonna give you advice. I never experienced it. I can say what I think, but if I never experienced it, I don't know what actually could help and what could not. I just go off my perception of what I think it would be like. But yeah, bro, you gotta experience it. And then when you get someone, you're like, okay, this is special.
And I think unintentionally we already be experiencing trying to do it alone. Because in the mindset we already be like, I'm not trying to be a burden on somebody else. So I'm gonna rock out and try to figure this out on my own.
So I was actually, that's my next point. I feel like men do that. Typically women don't. Yeah. Women would not, yeah, it is what it is. They're cool with bringing that problems on you, especially if this is your woman. But that's your job as a man. But if it's any woman in general, they'll bring all their problems. And it's like me, I'm in that position where I'm trying to learn to like show empathy because I really can care less. In my head, I'd be like, I don't care. And also, I think it's law 9 of the 48 laws of power. It says avoid the unhappy and unlucky. They could be like cancer, Coach Robinson, always like cancers. They can do that. And whatever it is going on in their life, they bring on to you and mess up what you got going on. So I feel that I'm very mindful of that, but then I'm also like, damn, I do be going through things, and if I could just talk to somebody, I'm not trying to be a burden, but like, this could probably help me out. Because I'm talking, a lot of men don't do that. They don't do that. But
and that's the thing, like, and I was just talking to my mentor about this. Because he was telling me like how you doing?
yeah.
Like this week was tough. I'm keeping it clean. Like this week was pretty tough. But he was telling me, he's like, bro, why don't you hit me up, bro? I'm like, bro, I don't be trying to be a burden, bro. Like, and he told me, he's like, bro, look at Galatians, I want to say it's 2 verse 6. But it basically says, bring your burdens and worries onto others and have basically telling other people, like, look for people to bring their worries to you because it helps their yoke. It sounds like I don't want to go it wrong, but it's basically saying, like, we're all going through stuff, so when we share each other's like burdens with each other, we're able to help our own situation too. Because it's like, again, the iron sharpens iron aspect.
Yeah.
But I do believe that, like, I think it all depends on.
Yeah, I know. I was going to the same thing. I forgot what I jumped on.
Oh, the Bucks.
Yeah. You know what I'm this out, but we didn't have this at the time. It was a workout right here.
Oh, this is one. Remember we used to play?
Yeah. You talking to hold you? Yeah, bro. Sure, yeah. Come on, all right, bro.
But yeah, I just feel like it's just like who you trust them to. Where I don't want to be a burden on them, but also at the same time, I gotta be trustworthy to share my burden with you, you know?
Yeah. With that, you can put it into the wrong. I've done that. Definitely done that. Told the wrong person what's going on, and they kind of like threw it back at me.
Yeah.
Or like brought it up to other people as if it was something that I'm so ashamed of. At the time, I probably was ashamed. But it's just like, damn. I was vulnerable with you. And like for me, relationship-wise, when it comes to being intimate with women in a relationship, like that's my biggest thing. It's like I don't want to be vulnerable because this, yeah, not even trust you yet. It's more so like you can never put that past somebody. That's my mindset. I don't want to be in. I don't want to think like that. I ain't gonna sit here and say I never thought like that, but I probably didn't think like that more than I do now. So it's just like, damn, bro. I need to kind of not revert back the old ways, but like what I've been through in the past, I need to like figure that out before moving on to somebody else because now I'm bringing old wounds from something previous into something new and they got nothing to do with that. So, how do you get free?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
I'll count it. Everything recorded.
Like this, break?
Yep.
Woo!
Ooh, mama.
Yes, I done. Yes, I done. Oh, man. Woo! Feeling it already.
All right, so how many relationships do you think you've been in up to now?
Like real relationships?
What define real relationship?
Relationship, like,
You ask her.
all right, we exclusive.
Exclusive? 3.
3? Okay. Do you think that it's a pattern you see within yourself?
Within the relationship?
Yeah, because obviously 3 didn't work. So instead of blaming the woman, what do you think, like, there's a pattern or a habit that you kind of
So, yeah. I'll say the first 2 I was a kid still. So I was not going to say no names, but first one I was in 7th grade, other one I was in 8th, and that lasted all the way through like senior year. Obviously on and off. And
we time rush this.
No,
I was going to tell. I was going to
my fault, man. I'm on.
You got it down, bro.
Listen. I'm on the mindset of it's a 45 minutes, but I still got another 45 minutes. Okay.
Play one outside. True. I ain't get one outside.
But I'm sorry.
Because I see you doing this, I'm like,
I'm really trying to sit there.
Yeah, the first 2 I was in middle school, such high school, so I didn't really have knowledge, and I think that was just kind of childish type deal. But so I guess towards the end, there's a lot of toxic type stuff within my second one. So
Was it toxic or was it
toxic.
childish? Y'all both were child. Like,
We both were child, but then it was also toxic, bro. We had a lot of that stuff was like sex and all that stuff. I'm not gonna dive too deep in that. But the third one is the one that now became more of a grooming type deal. And I started seeing patterns where we'd be on and off for 5 years.
Damn, really?
Since 2020, bro. Always in 2025, and now we're again. To be honest, right? We're figuring it out. But all the way to 2025, like we're on for like 5 years. On and off. Anyway, so I realized the pattern I have within myself is that I would be only focused on my own goals and achievements. And if you're not on board, you gotta find a way to get on board. And all that's like football and when I was doing music and Fargo season, like this is my goals. Either your goals either kind of align with it, whether you whatever you want to do in life, but if not, hop on board because this is where I'm going. And so when it came to, like I said, arguments and real life stuff that's trying to better the relationship, I'm like, I don't got time for that because I gotta focus on this. Because these are my goals and achievements. And I think that's the pattern that I kept having over those 5 years is that I'm so focused on myself rather than, okay, what are we doing for us? And how can, again, we better each other in a sense rather than my own goals, but issue.
It's crazy that you said that because we just talked about with community.
Yeah.
And you were saying like you're not on board with it, but not realizing she can help you out there.
Exactly.
Because she's there to be a help.
Exactly.
So,
And I'll say, bro, like, she was one of the people, she still is one of the people that had that mindset of like, we were both on the same mindset, right? But her mindset as well too was like, I'm also focused on us, making sure we're good. I wasn't on that. I was focused on us, but not to her extent of like, I'm really trying to work on the habits that we had before, try to figure out how we can compromise and work on it together. I was like, I'm trying to reach this goal. We're gonna figure it out on the way.
Yeah.
Once we get there, then we can sit back and see where we at once we're sitting on, on the top. But I was obviously wrong mindset, wrong aspect. But now realizing that she could have helped me figure out a couple little things, and maybe it's all God's will, but maybe like I'll say, maybe things could have like switched up a little bit. Maybe I wouldn't have been delayed into the man in the mirror. Maybe I would have figured that out in 2023, 2022. I'm trying to figure it out in 2026. It's like little stuff like that. But, yeah.
I feel like that's every man though. Like we're so caught up in building because that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
to build, create, so we can take care of our family, take care of our wife. Me, I'm trying to go work. My wife, you ain't gonna work for nobody ever. So it takes time, energy.
Say, bro. That's some grown man shit to
say. It's sacrifice too, cause timing, bro. Like you can't give them the time that they want. Females is all of give me the time, give me the love, show me love. Us is like, as long as you there and you solid, like I'll sacrifice whatever it is, 2, 5, 6 years, so that way you don't gotta step foot outside the house to work for no money. I'll do that. You take care of the home. That's just being traditional aspect. That's how I want my life to go. But yeah, I think I related to that, bro. It's like you can't give them time. Like you're so focused. You're building something, especially when you just started from scratch. Like it's gonna take time and energy. You gotta learn a lot of stuff.
Exactly.
Make mistakes and time might not be.
Exactly. Time be the essence.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
That was a great answer, bro.
That was a beautiful answer, bro. Yeah.
I
love the honesty.
Yeah, it's like I resonate. I definitely resonate. I realized too, bro. Me and you, we live America. We live like, bro. Like I sit and think, like, dang, bro, like.
That's why, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? That's why when I go through stuff, I be coming to you, man. When I be going through like some heavy stuff and stuff I don't ever tell nobody, like even like my day core, my boys, stuff that I haven't like I'll tell you first before I tell them because you, bro, you got a heart of like understanding because you've been through it with me or you've been through it like already, and so you understand. Like when I tell you, it's not like, hey, bro, why you did that? It's more like, bro, okay, I see. Every time I tell you something, you never make a face. You be like, okay, all right. And that's why I be like coming to you, bro, because it's like I never feel like I'm gonna get judged, or I never feel like when I tell you something, you're gonna look at me some type of way. Like you always gotta understand the heart, which I truly appreciate. But I think it's because you live that.
I lived it.
Live that similar life too. Like a lot of stuff I've gone through, you already gone through. A lot of stuff we both gone through. We doing it together.
Yeah.
That's good. We all need someone like that.
It's like I know you got 2 big brothers, right?
Yeah.
I don't got a big brother.
Oh, sure you don't.
This is my big brother.
Yeah.
And like for him, you got brothers, but you didn't have someone who just like always did your coach. So it was just like I know I'm that little brother for you.
Yeah.
And like that's just how I look at it in a sense, especially with you, like being that me and you close, but you really like my little brother's homie. Like we never played on the same team together, but it's like when they ask me like, nah, that's Fargo, that's you with me. You know what I mean? That's crazy how that works, bro.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like every time you say it, it's like, damn. You say you look at me like a big brother, but it's like we the same age, bro. So it's like,
So the reason I say that is because obviously I'm a younger brother, he's a year younger, but like he's a year younger. Even though you're barely the same age, you're still 2 or 3 months older than me.
Yeah.
So it's just like my eyes, I always wanted a big brother, and it's just like you're older, so you're my big brother. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. That's definitely how I look at it. And it's just like you did things that I wanted to do with my little brother. But it's just like, it is what it is. He wasn't that type of person. Cool. But I got to experience it with you. That's why I say, oh, he's big brother. Like, at the end of the day. Because the same thing with like Didi. Didi's 3 months younger than me. But he'd be like, big brother to me. And he'd be like, big brother. And I'm just like, I know what it is. Because he didn't have a big brother. You know, he's the oldest of his
It would be, bro, like, I had big brothers, but one, he was the oldest one, we obviously not that close in age, and then the second oldest one, he's on his, he was trying to achieve his goals too. So I had everybody talk to, bro.
Yeah.
And my sister, that's a female, right? So it's like all the time about my man, and I am the father, so I had everybody talk to me. Yeah. And so when I be looking at you, bro, I always look up to you in the football aspect. I was trying to, you in the book, bro, I was trying to be just like you, bro. I tried to do everything you did, bro. And I screenshotted every accomplishment you did, every achievement you did, boy. I screenshotted everything. I pasted it in my photos, and I'm like, I'm just like her. But like, then it got deeper now, so we started working out and we started talking real stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's like, I always look at you like you said, like you like a little brother, you like big brother.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I think, and that's the whole thing too. That's the thing everyone talk about community.
Yeah.
Like having this, like having that, like, and it all is crazy how it all ties into like this whole thing is fitness.
Yeah.
It all ties into like we met on the football field.
Exactly.
And, you know, something like this, and it's just crazy. We still good. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Like, damn, bro. Like when people be like, because next year me and him 10-year,
Yeah.
and then you the year after 10-year anniversary.
Oh yeah,
for school.
School, yeah.
So it's just like, damn, a lot of people can't even say they can't go back to their 10-year anniversary.
I'm still cool, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But we can go back to middle school. We go back to elementary. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, that's crazy. So it shows me that it's deeper than well, at the time just football. It was deeper than that. We was forced to be around each other. Now it's like we ain't even doing that, but we still tight knit. Yeah, for sure. And like, I don't know, that's just beautiful. Stop counting me, buddy.
How many are there, bro? Okay.
Yeah, man. Count it up. Yeah.
I was the same.
Okay, cool. I can live with that. I can live with that.
All right, check this out. I got 100.
I can live with that.
Okay.
We know you, man. I counted you. I counted you. We know you. You better get 10.
Not wrong with that.
I said you barely did. Because Brady ain't doing you like he do me. He ain't telling you, nah, bro, get low. Like, when we was doing the pull-ups, y'all go low? No. When we was doing the pull-ups, he would have told, if it was just me and him, he would have been like, no, bro. All the way down, chest, all the way to the, yeah. He's sparing you, bro.
I didn't know.
No.
I'm not going up.
No, we're not getting a full stretch.
Like low wise?
Like deeper.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I am, bro. I'm not.
I'll show you.
All right, show me.
I don't want you to do that because you can injure yourself. Like while with heavy weight, if you were to go low, you probably would not be able to come back up.
Yeah.
But that's because my further work.
Well, I feel like I'm almost sweating in this video.
Are you sounding good?
You already know.
I'll take it out. I'm sweating. Okay. He don't sweat, but I feel like I sweat a little bit. I'm kind of like crazy. You ain't gonna see that, but I'll tell you I'm sweating. See that? My legs?
Well, I'm not
hairy.
Yeah, we not.
That too.
That's probably what it is.
I shaved my arms, so I didn't beat the show. But yeah, I'm feeling it.
But it was a girl talking on social media. She's like, as a grown man, why you walk around the gym with your legs shaved?
I don't know about that.
Bro, I know a lot of basketball players that play with, bro, they shave their legs. Because their legs get like triple that, bro.
Well, don't say triple that. I'm dark, so it don't look as
No, they
bad.
are too.
There's no reason why they like just because it's here.
I know swimmers do it.
I think it's,
I know that.
Swimmers shave. I don't know why.
I think more for, well, I don't know about swimming. That's what made you like sweating and when you put socks on, you can pinch your hairs and stuff.
Y'all so prima donnas, girl.
No, that's, I said that's what I think. That's why they shave their legs. I don't.
I didn't say if that was the case, that's a prima donna ass shit.
I just assume. I assume. Because there'll be sometimes like say when your boxers get caught in your hair and they pinch you. I would assume it's like that for legs too, maybe. But look, this is what I was talking about with I didn't put that in there, bro. You can pull it in there.
I didn't see all the top.
So this is what he was doing.
Really? That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Really? You'll see on that video. That camera, look. That camera right there.
Bro?
Yeah.
Nah, man, he was. What it probably was is he probably wasn't extending all the the way up, you know. You was doing what we usually do when we bench, we just trying to get that shit. This nigga's gonna correct you every time, and that shit piss me off.
So I'm not going all the way down? Yeah.
I wish you would have said something which would have caught you while doing this, because it's gonna be on your mind now.
I'm going over there.
You know what I'm saying? If we would have
Oh,
caught you while,
yeah, so that I would normally do.
he trying to get the 20 so bad. He trying to get the 20 so bad.
Yeah, I kept stopping.
Yeah, I know. And I was just like,
I kept stopping. I was concentrating. It's all good.
Y'all small, bro. I be telling them like, yo, chest,
My
like,
chest. My chest is definitely.
like when you always be like my shoulders or arm, like no, dude, yo, chest. Like I be like, we'll be working out, I'm like, yo, this nigga chest like fucking motors, bro. And I'm wondering, like,
You want to use that or go down so you can do the correct form?
Let me go down so I can do the correct one.
Let's do
35.
Let me do 35. Right?
Yeah. Not yet. Oh, you can't touch it. This gonna be the next workout that's gonna really hurt. Like, bend over.
Nothing hurts. Good pain.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm better? Think, yeah, you probably need to be slower and chill. That one's a little weak, but it is. Feel that stretch all the way. There you go. Yeah.
You feel that differently, right?
You let me so fast. You already know I'm gonna eat you up, bro.
Okay.
Michael 22. Don't nobody talk to me.
No, we talking about that answer question. I'm like, hey, before you start, I moved that box. Hey, go ahead. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm getting my sauce.
I don't tear my ears off, but.
This still veteran on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you know that.
Yeah, we still got. This is what I said.
You ain't going to do it.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
need you to set up. Get you situated.
No, I'm sure. I'm still up there.
That's why I hate not going fast. Or 6.
Or. Oh, goodness. What questions you got, bro? Let me think. I gotta think of my answers before I get started.
No. That's when you started.
Okay. So Fargo, what's new? What's coming up? What you got planned? You got a drop. You got a drop.
I do. Yeah, we got to drop.
Hey, hold on. So, when you was in high school, remember when I told you I'll never tell you?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember that, bro?
yeah.
You want me to tell you?
Oh, that's so bad. I know you ain't gonna tell me on camera.
I'll tell you on camera, bro. What number you at?
Yeah, I really want to know that.
Yeah.
I'm like 8.
Nah.
I swear to God.
This is not our last time, bro. Like, when you don't know, you say 8. Alright, that's 9. Alright, okay.
Fuck you. But you gotta tell me, bro. You gotta tell me.
No!
I won the first 2 rounds. The first one I did morning, but I know I did. The second one was even.
The first one I did 13.
I did more than you.
Alright, and the second
It was
one
even.
16.
I did 17 and
No, I
I
did
did
17.
You lied. You lied.
I was gonna tell you, bro. I know for a fact the last one.
Yeah, you got it. You won. You won that. This shit. You know you gotta tell me now, bro.
Nah, bro.
You gotta tell me.
That's exclusive information, bro.
That's how me and him, and I've been wanting to know. He would never tell me.
Since when you took 8th grade?
What is it?
This is 9th grade. This is when I found out you did.
Summer, bro.
Summer wanted to tell me.
It's out there.
Whatever we were talking about. You wanna?
I don't care.
I was like, who's your first body? He never told me. Never.
Wait,
told
don't
me.
say that, bro. You gotta. Body Probably means this person had
Who was your
sexual intercourse. Because someone will watch this thing and kill somebody.
Yeah.
There might be someone in Chicago. What are they talking about?
Who did you lose your virginity to?
Yeah, basically, that's his question.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm telling you.
That nigga never, to this day, he was like,
Maybe when we're like 50.
this nigga was like,
We old.
he was like, bro, I just wanted to get it over with. That's all. Who was it? Who was it? Like, But like I was saying, bro, what's next? What's new?
Yeah.
What's the agenda?
So we got Fargo season.
So,
Draft coming out. Fargo season right here. We got the daily tees. Shout out to Jaleel, our creative director.
okay, Jaleel.
He created these designs, so we got the Fargo season. With the FARG with the O right here with the season in the middle. Daily tees, we got these in black, gray, and white. And then we have the comic tees, which is like a boxy feel. So these are the regular fit tees. And we got the ones that's a boxy feel, slightly cropped. Comic tees, those are fire too. April 9th. April 9th. If this doesn't drop. At the time, April 9th.
Specific time?
Specific time? Not really. You can check. Our email subscribers are gonna have first access. So what I usually do is I close the site down the night before, and the people that email subscribe, they can go on the site. They have a password, or they go on the site and they can go shop. But I close it down to the general public, so nobody can get in until maybe like in the morning.
For sure.
So
That's fire.
Go get that.
if you subscribe email, they got access to it. And then we got different pop-ups too. We got the next one we're doing is in UCF, Market Day at UCF, April 15th on Wednesday. So I know some people work.
If y'all in the Central Florida area,
Or if you go to UCF.
if you go to UCF, good luck for sure. And we'll probably, not probably, we're gonna drop the website, all the social media handles, personal and business wise, in the description below. If y'all wanna check it out.
Appreciate that.
You got one more to do.
Also, he made music too, so.
That's what I wanted to get
Go check
into.
out. I wanted to ask you a question too.
Okay.
Because you
Yeah,
said
he
that.
made music. Y'all check him
You
out.
said that you was talking, you was like, whoop, whoop, and you said, you said when I did music.
When I did, right?
And I was just like,
Yeah, you put this down for?
No, it's always on two.
I think for me, bro, like, I don't know, like, and I know what it is. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I think for me, bro, it's just like the music aspect. I think I always gave my real passion is in Fargo season. I'm gonna keep it up. My real passion of where I know I'm called to be at is Fargo season, and I just know I have a real talent in music. And so when I think about music, bro, it's like I just didn't like the product. I mean, I like the process, but I didn't like the industry. I didn't like where you have to perceive yourself in order to get your craft to be looked at in a way. I didn't like that, and so I was like, you know what? I've always gave 50%. I think I was telling you this. I always built 50% bridges. So I did music, football, and Fargo season. And I was building a 50% bridge and all of them. Then when I look back at football, I look back and I'm like, damn, what the heck happened? Because I got 50% bridges built and never 100% built. And where do I want my 100%? Then I sat back and looked like, okay, where do you want your 100% bridge to be built? Music or Fargo season? And my passion in Fargo season. So I put all my focus in Fargo season, and in the music aspect, it's like, that's not really where my passion's at. So I want to put my focus and passion into the craft that I want the bridge to be 100% built at. And yeah, so that's why.
It's crazy because in the song Cousin, he said that. He said, song Cousin, left to his son, he was like, stick to one thing and be good at it, because he was like, this is him speaking. He's like, stick to one thing and be good at it, because your father was so talented. He did basketball, music, but he just never stuck to it. It was just like something he was just like, I'm good at it, I'm gonna do it for the time being. Whatever that. So I feel like y'all kind of was on that same page when it came to the music aspect of it.
What do you did you stop?
I ain't stopped, bro, because that's in my family, bro. Like, my mom sings, like, even if she's just cooking, showering, we all sing. That's all, like, in our blood, in our nature, so it comes natural. But I started seeing myself stressing way too much, getting overwhelmed, because I'm doing it by myself. Like, you gotta learn marketing, you gotta learn publishing, all this stuff, and it's like, I caught myself so overwhelmed in my head, I got stuck doing nothing for a long time. And I already got burned the first time, like when I was first starting, I was working with his manager, and then it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So I kind of took a break, got back to it, and then it was just so overwhelming, bro. That's why it's important to have a team. Like no matter what you do, you need a team, bro. Or else all the stresses, bro, it's gonna get to you and it could leave you paralyzed doing nothing. So it's important to find the right key people. But me, like I'm still dropping stuff, but I always told myself like, cause you gotta fund it, bro. It's money.
That's fun. It's money.
So I said, that's not bringing in money right now. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, and then the fitness, I started doing fitness because people was asking like, hey, bro, like, how we get straight? And I was like, all right, let me just see what it is, like be a personal trainer, online trainer. And I liked it, and I was like, all right, let me build this up, and then I can use this to fund that. But it's more so like money, bro. It's a lot of money.
It's a ton of money.
Yeah, the studio, bro, like all that adds up. And you taking out of your pocket where you trying to save, you trying to get a house, you trying to do all this stuff, and it's just like hindering you from doing all that.
Exactly. And it's a business to business aspect too. Like when you think about it, all right, I'm investing into this product. I want it to give me back profit. This product is not giving me back profit that I want, that I'm investing in. It's like, what do you do now? You feel me? So it's like, that's where I was at, same thing with music. Like, I'm investing all this, business to business, I'm looking for profit, revenue. Revenue ain't hitting right now, where I'm at. It ain't hitting like that. Like, so it's like, where do I put, again, like that bridge aspect, where do I put it at? And I was thinking of Fargo. So,
But I also, so very smart man I was talking to, I was like, what are this guy's already rich, like he has a foundation and everything. And I was like, what do you think about focusing on one thing, like mastering one thing and then moving on to others? And he was like, oh, I got ADD, I got ADHD, I can't focus on one thing. So he said, I think it was Bill Gates. I don't know if I'm right, but he said, my favorite quote was Bill Gates, make as many dots as you can, and then they'll connect in some way. So that's like Fargo season. When that hits and you still got music going, now you can be like, use your music in the background of like your video. Then everyone gonna go to that.
That is true.
Whoever likes it gonna go to that.
That is very, very
true. That's why I like it. I was like, I don't know what I had, but it's hard to focus just on one thing. So I was like, I like that analogy. Just make as much dots, and then they'll connect in some way. And then now you can have 3 successful businesses while focusing on one.
that is very true. Because I remember Leo was telling me something like that too. He's like, bro, why don't you use, like when I drop promo videos for Fargo season, like, why don't you use your music? I didn't think about it. Like, and I started using my music a little bit, but then obviously it's not music. But that is very, very true though. Like looking at it in that perspective.
I feel like getting into the social media shit and like content, I see why you use the music you use because it's like this is probably what's trending at the time. I need the views. Like this, but when you get to that point, when you get to that point where you like, I don't even need that, it's gonna show the proof in the pudding's gonna pop or watch. That's when you can start promoting like my music is like you still gonna have the numbers. It's just like now let me y'all here, I'm gonna give you this off top. You know, just for the fun of it. Then you like you don't this what it is.
Yeah, and I see like where I'm at. Like God probably bring me in that atmosphere again with the music, and I see where I'm at. Like with the music aspect, I just know right now it's like all my, and I'm starting to see the fruit of that. When I put all my energy in Fargo, but it's the most momentum I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've been doing it for 9 years. And it's the most momentum I've seen in the first 3 months of the year within the business, and that's because I put all my focus into it and really like crafting it. And so that's why it's just like I bet. But thinking about it in that aspect, it's like, oh, that's because I am also day trade, as you guys know, and I trade for a company. And so I'm putting in all that aspects of like, okay, I'm trading for a company, I'm doing this, and the reason why I day trade is to invest, put the money behind scaling up for Fargo season and stuff like that. And so I know that's not how I'm lead off, I know Fargo season is probably it. And so that's what I'm doing in that aspect. But there's something I need to tell you off camera. I need to ask you within Fargo season. You should bring action.
We are in overalls. There's a question I didn't want to ask too.
Is yours?
No, I killed one.
Is yours?
I killed one.
No, that's I don't know who that is. That's what we need a little bit.
Who's on his side?
That's what I'm saying.
It's yours, Tristan, that's yours.
No, I ain't opening up nothing yet.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't open up nothing.
I see you open one
I
up.
could have sworn you opened one up, bro.
I promise you. Now look, I was saying, I don't know nothing. I'll tell you that.
Cause I killed
I
mine.
mean, I ain't opened a new one. I was waiting until
Yeah, I
I
killed
was
mine.
like, I wanted going back here. So I was like,
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I killed
I ain't
mine.
doing nothing.
I know that. That's going to be Chris, both of them. So
You know what I did?
I did, but I killed it.
Oh.
Well, what's the bottom?
Take this one, Chris.
But
I got one back there.
all right, so
Off the floor.
for the fact that we all play sports, we all play sports. We all play college sports. We all went to college.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't go where we wanted to be. Everybody wanted to be D1. You know what I mean? Like, what was you? Santa Fe was what? D2?
No, it was a JUCO, and then I went to HBCU in Alabama.
Was it D1, 2, or 3?
You know, what else HBCU?
What?
It's different though. It's Talladega.
I don't know.
I knew you went there. I didn't know it was D1.
Yeah, but HBCU. It's different. Like,
I know
no,
it
it's
is.
different.
Double
Like,
A?
I know it's not Power 5, but it's just,
Do you want double A?
it's
yeah. Double A.
Yeah, Bethune, yeah, but
Family.
you see they play like 2 Power 5 teams on this game. They're not really like, crazy. Your school just plays straight HBCU teams. Are they HBCU teams?
Well, I wasn't. Remember, I injured. I wasn't there for the whole season,
Oh, okay.
so I ain't even.
And then
I want to handle like that when I was deeper.
3. So like you got that D1 experience. You didn't get the full on what you wanted as a child, like should have been growing up. Do you feel like that motivated you, or that I'm gonna say this, sir? Like, do you feel like it motivated you, or did it like discouraged you?
Not going anymore.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me get this in. You can talk though. That was my question.
It's different, bro, because my coach, bro, he made me like not even like basketball no more. It was one of those coaches. So it was like, it got to the point where I don't care, bro. It wasn't here. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
But it probably discouraged me because, one, I didn't have good grades. There was letters for me. Like, what was it? Barry University?
Yeah.
Like those type of schools. And the coach didn't even show me the letter. He was like, he don't got good grades. Like, he's not, don't even bother with him. So it kind of discouraged me. I'm like, damn, like, I don't even have the chance or the opportunity because of my grades. You know, I was just doing the same thing in high school, BSing, not taking school serious.
Yeah.
Especially in college,
Yeah, bro, I'm right by UF, bro.
you was down the road.
Right by UF. They party hard, bro. It's a good time.
No, it's always
That's how I was saying, bro.
I'm already
What
know.
we got 12?
10 and 12 reps. What about you?
At first, it discouraged me because I worked so hard. I was like, how can I? It's like, damn, I really wanted to do my scholarship. And fun fact, cool little story. Georgia Tech, when they came to spring practice, this is after I graduated. It was my senior year, going to my senior year. And I think I told you, I like picked up my homeboy. I ain't gonna say the name. I picked up my homeboy and I like dropped him when we did a drill. Georgia Tech came to me, he was like, I'm thinking it's the time. I'm about to get offered, bro. I was like, we lit, bro. I'm about to get offered, bro. So he said, hey, 22, come here. So I'm happy as hell. I'm looking up like, what's going on, coach? I'm going to the Thomas. He's like, you got a big brother? I was like, yeah. He was like, I can tell, son. Tap my arm and walk. I was like, damn, bro, we serious? I can tell? That's what we I said I could tell, Gary.
Bro, I was sitting in my one.
I said that's what we going with. I could tell. Wow. Bro, I was discouraged, bro.
What?
I'm like, bro, you did all that, bro. So the whole time, then I get picked up. Yeah. Then the whole time I get picked up, I was like D3, and I'm like, I don't get no free college, bro, no free scholarship, and I was discouraged. But then, as I'm going on in life, I realized that, like, I'm so grateful because And I'm glad you got free college. That's why it's 4 hours. But you always had the mindset, and where you stayed at was like, it wasn't lavish. And he wasn't getting these money that he's supposed to get now. And then he was at the time for stipends. It was, and I didn't get NILs.
Yeah.
It's like real money.
I had the NIL hit senior year, but
Okay, it was, yeah. But I was happy that because it built this principle and this life lesson that we were like, we're gonna keep working. Like I was working in school.
Yeah.
Like after practice, I'm going to my valet job,
Yeah.
working all the way up to 11 p.m., waking up at 6 a.m. for a workout. From 5:30 and go to 6 a.m. Weightlifting and conditioning, repeating the process during spring football.
Yeah.
And it's like I built up that process when football was over. I never relied on football as some of these D1 athletes do, which is sad. But when their time is done, they don't know what else to do in life because they ain't got everything handed to them. And so that's where I became like grateful. Like, you know what? I'm happy of where because I built this like principle of life lesson I can carry down the road forever, rather than these next 4 years or 5 years if you get registered.
Bro said I could tell.
I could run games. I said, yo,
boy, dude.
bro. I'm like, yo, it's time. I said it's time, bro. Everything I work for is for this moment right here, bro. He said, 22, come in. So Rob was right there. I said, let's go, bro. I'm walking over there happy as hell. Like, I'm about to get offered D1, know what to say. Hey, let me tell you something. You would offer me, I look at bro, I commit.
oh my goodness.
I was ready, bro. If you would have said, all right, so I'm giving you 4 hours, I would have said, all right, coach, I commit. I'm signing right now.
Not even doing the visit, none of that.
I'm signing right
They
now.
don't care what position either.
I'm signing right now. Bro said, you gotta hold your brother. I can tell. I said, well, you cold. No.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh man. Damn, bro. So yeah, the reason I had to ask that, obviously get y'all perspective, because he had to get early to big college. You was the first.
Yeah.
I was the first. I was lost. I ain't know who. It was literally just me and Didi up there, especially being where we went. You was kind of close to them 2 hours away.
Yeah.
They said you had a big brother in a sense. Yeah. And a little bit of weight on the did. But you know, you have a big brother, moms. You know,
Yeah.
so it's just like you got people to go with back to.
Yeah.
For me, especially me and Petey, bro, we was literally up there like, bro, you got any time? Niggas was crying in that dorm room because we didn't know what the hell. Like, we can't call nobody, talk to my folks, and you gotta figure it out. And it's just like, damn. So for me, that was the beautiful thing. I'm glad I did. I ain't gonna say I'm glad I didn't go to one because I'm still salty about that shit.
Yeah.
You got a story?
Yeah.
We talk about what you just said with the coach.
Yeah.
Like Coach Rob, 100, realest coach ever had. He's a vouch for a nigga. And I remember he showed me a text, family. But he was the coach was like, yeah man, he's a great player, but he was like 2 more inches. We'll definitely take him. Florida State said the same thing. He's showing me the text, and I'm just like, yo, Coach Rob trying his hardest to get it there. Throw him a little money this and third, it wasn't biting. So for me, it was just like, damn, I always want to go D1, but seeing that as business too, it's a business aspect. Mm-hmm. But also seeing that, like, I didn't go cool, whatever, got full ride, D2, can't complain. But if I would have went D1, I probably wouldn't have been the man I am today, because I had to go through a lot, I had to go through fire up there, especially being up in West Virginia.
Ain't nothing there.
Literally, one street light, one post office, one CVS, $1 General, one pizza place, one bank. That's it. That's all we had.
I'm telling you where you got me.
What's that?
This is when you got me at Max, and I was like, okay, I might not get 4 hours, but I'm grateful to be in the city. When you sat there and told me, yeah, bro, I gotta include my Uber in the flight price.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I said, how much the Uber is to get to the airport? How far the airport is?
It's a 2-hour drive. It was like 180.
I'm good. Hey, that's when I was like, you know what? I'm in Minneapolis, 20 minutes down the road, I can get home, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, that's tough, man. That is tough.
It sucks, because the coaches, we can't take y'all. Bullshit. Because the soccer coaches, every person on our soccer team, men's and women's, they're from UK. Every single
Oh,
one,
really?
all of them was from the UK, and the coach used to pick them up and get a sprinter van and used to go pick them all up. So it's like that shit used to blow me, but it is what it is. But we did 2 sets of 3. It's second.
I did 3. I'm not 3.
But yeah, that, and then obviously, like I said, that not going to D1, because I got stories from D1 athletes that, bro, we literally don't do no work. Like, got tutor, got everything, you know what I mean? So, like, seeing that, if I didn't have food in the house, if I didn't have food besides the calf, I had to call my old girl, I had to call my old boy, or I got to figure out how to get food, eating oodles and noodles and some shit. Whereas D1, you got this whole meal plan, even if that, bro, you getting paid. Like, that shit,
man. After your workout, I want something to do after they workout, they got a whole fridge.
exactly. Just
Protein drinks,
pick what you want, bro. Pick what you want, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, that's something that I was a little mad about when I didn't go D1. Because at my college, it was, when I went on my visit, it was showing me, you know, how they make everything look good.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, we need our gloves and cleats. I was like, man, I be D1, but you know, I got gloves and cleats, it's cool, get there. Well, but that's too tall. No. I get there, I'm like, so, you know, team issue gloves, cleats. Upper class look, they be like, what? I was like, y'all, like, bro, why did they lie to y'all? What? I was hot. I was like, what? Like, yeah, bro, he said, we only got that once. That was 2014 when we went to the championship. Other than that, no, bro.
That would have killed me.
Yeah, but they showing up, bro. They got off on me, bro. But that was, I didn't have guidance that had with me. Obviously, we had, we had Isaiah and Henry, but it was just like, them boys was on their own. Yeah, so it's just like, I couldn't even really go to them. Not even go to them, but like, I would say Zay gave me game, definitely gave me game too, but it was more sort of the football aspect of it, not the classroom, not the social life of it, bro. So that was my biggest thing. Should we go up or should we say the same? How up for you?
We go 10. Was that was 10 on that? It's up.
Yeah. I was gonna go up to 25. It's ended at 185.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go 10.
Well, I think I did tell you, bro, when I was trying to get back into school, after I took a year off playing basketball, your school had offered me offers.
Yeah, I remember. And I told you, I was like, bruh, you come to you and this white boy named Tommy. To this day, it's the coldest white boy I've ever seen play basketball, bruh. He dropped 70-something points, bruh. I witnessed it. Yes. I witnessed him drop 70-something points, bruh. But, yeah, I was like, bruh, you ain't gonna run the show. He was a senior that year, I think, or a junior. And I was like, bro, you do come up here, at least you got 2 guys that that's in it for a little bit. It ain't shit to do, but it ain't something fake. But
Right. Talladega ain't what shit to do.
I remember you called me too.
Ain't nothing to do over there.
And we was talking about the situation with that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, shit,
Yeah, there, bro. Where was it?
They called me.
There's a lot of schools, bro.
They called me while driving his car. I'm in West Virginia. He had gone back to Florida to Alabama talking about someone on his car. I'm like, right.
You said what?
Remember, he was driving your car. He was on the phone. He was telling me, he was like, bro, my car is something. He was driving from either Florida to Georgia, Florida, Alabama to Florida. And you called me and you said something. I was like, I appreciate you calling because, I know something about cars, but, bro, I cannot help you at all, bro. At all. Like, I'm waiting in West Virginia.
I don't even know, bro. Yeah, I don't even know what was wrong with it at the time. But I got my car pulled all the way over there to Alabama.
For real?
Yeah, so I had a car. It had like some of my stuff in there too, like clothes and all that. And then.
But it was was it like on the back of a tow truck or was it like pulled like on the left?
No, it was like on the actual truck.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like 2 weeks in, bro, it stopped working.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my car. And I was like, what the heck? Now this is kind of my fault. Well, not my fault, because I didn't know it there, but it was probably like oil change.
I don't know why I agree with that
Yeah,
one. I did 10, fuck 12. God damn, bro.
But yeah, bro, you know what's crazy? There was a girl over there, bro. This was the baddest girl in the school. I played, but I didn't play because I was in a relationship already. But it was like, it's one of those relationships where you know it's by the end, but you didn't physically end it. So I was like, I'm kind of still in a relationship, so I don't want to do that to you. It's not fair to you and the other person when I'm breaking it off. And I'm not the type of person to break up through the phone. Like, I'd rather do it in person.
Yeah.
So I was waiting until I went home. Bro, you know the situation.
Yeah, he called me.
Yeah. So this girl was, it should have ended like a long time ago. So I just played myself, bro. Till this day, I'm like, not really because I'm like, I got a beautiful wife and kids, but that definitely taught me a lesson, bro. If you with a girl, bro, and she, I don't want to expose the story. If the girl no good, she's no good. She's not changing. You can't change no good.
You can't know.
So end it right then and there. That's all I'm saying. I didn't do that, and I missed out on like
A good opportunity.
good opportunity.
But
I regret that.
that one.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I don't even get into
I really, you can't change nobody's heart, boy.
You can't.
They gotta choose to do that. You can influence it, but change? Nah. They gotta be able to choose to do that. And that's why I feel like a lot of people be trying to do that. They're trying to change people's heart around them, and then get frustrated when they don't change. Like, that's not your job, man.
I feel like men do it, women do it a lot more than men.
Yeah.
And I call it Captain Saber Rule. For real. I call it Captain Saber Rule. Like, when especially, because I've done what's today, 30, 29? We got 30 or 31 days. Is it 31? So, Wednesday, which is the first, hopefully. Whenever the first.
Wednesday is the first.
That makes 6 months of me single, not talking to no woman. Like, just enjoying myself, right? And putting in the work that I needed to put in as a man, seeing what the problems that I had in the past and I needed to work on, putting the work there. And realizing that like, I was a problem in a lot of the relationship, but I didn't want to change my ways. Like, I'm stuck on this.
Yeah, you're
stuck on this. I'm stuck on this. This is how I am. And then realizing, like, bro, I'm hindering the process. I'm even out of the right now because I'm setting my ways. Bro. And I used to always tell them too. I used to be like, I'm not looking for a relationship. This is a good time. Don't try to be a Captain Saber. Don't try to come over here and thank you for persuading me to be in a relationship with you because you're gonna be hurt at the end of the day. And I mean, for me, it's like it's an asshole thing to say, but for me, it's like I'm real. Realism is my biggest thing. So I'm comfortable and self-aware that they may come off as actual without being real. Could say it in a better way. But yeah, I think a lot of people get stuck in their way trying to change somebody so bad. She's just like, nah, bro. I can give you, because I got to the point where wasted words, bro. Literally wasted words. You try to tell somebody, bro, do this. You keep coming to you about your problems, but you're not trying to fix it. And you come to me and it's just like, bro, I'm gonna tell you one time, bro. Like, that's all I got.
Exactly.
Like, that's all I don't come to me about it again if you're not doing, especially if you're not doing nothing about it. Yeah, like if you did it and it didn't work out, all right, let me know, let's figure shit out. But other than that, I'm done.
We done?
Yeah. I'm done. Yeah. Great workout.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yes, sir. So thank you for coming.
For sure. Appreciate
You
that.
were the second guest.
Appreciate it.
So this is tradition. We didn't do it on the last one with Jalen, but there's a marker, there's a brick. We need you to
That's
write.
a great idea, bro. I love it.
Yeah. So we need you to write your first name, last initial, your quote that you live by.
Okay.
And then write the date on there.
Okay.
You bring this up?
Yeah, you could. This is tradition. We building this shit brick by brick, man.
That's fire. I like this.
Listen, bro.
If you need the phone, you don't want to mess up. Cause I swear I did the same thing. I do not want to misspell anything.
No, this is good.
Yeah. Take your time, bro. Ain't no rush. It's not no rush. Take your time, bro. Go through a phone, cause I got a lot of I got a lot of notes in my phone that I just, when I'm having a tough day or whatever, I'll just go back and read them. Like, all right, cool. So if you got something like that, just go ahead and. We did a good time. What? An hour and 24 minutes. Yes, sir. Yeah, 188 likes. TikTok, yeah.
And a date?
Yeah, today's the 29th, 28, 29, 26. Is there Picasso? Go ahead and read out loud for me.
So it says, as long as you ask for wisdom, the Lord will grant that to you. And it's crazy because you asked about wisdom, and this is literally what I live by. This is something I ask the Lord for every day. As soon as I start my day, I ask for wisdom. I feel like we try to go through life trying to figure it out on our own. Mm-hmm. And you have somebody that will grant you wisdom. Now, if you don't believe in the Lord, that's fine, right? But here's what I do believe, is that when you ask about community, right? When we talk about community, asking somebody that's been through it. If you don't believe in him, that's fine. But what the Lord will do, even if you don't believe in him yet, what the Lord will do is he will give you somebody that he already granted wisdom to. So now you can ask him, how do I do that? Without you even knowing, you think it's, I'm just asking big bro, I'm asking my dad, I'm asking my uncle, whatever. The Lord already gave you that person because he knew that you're not going to trust in me yet, but I'm going to give you time to take off old wineskin, put new wineskin on. So at the end of the day, like I said, as long as you ask for wisdom and search for wisdom, it will be granted to you, but you got to go and try to ask for it. You got to go do the work to try to find it, but you will get it day by day, and it's through those, like you said, experiences and through those life things that you go through, you're able to kind of shape your mindset and mold you. So that's what I live by each day, and this is what I go by each day. And every day, the process, every day, I love that you guys said brick by brick, bro, because this is exactly what life is. Every day is brick by brick. I'm moving on to this brick to this next one tomorrow, and I'm focused on present time. And at the moment, focus on this brick today. Tomorrow, I'll worry about this brick. Next day, I'll worry about this brick. But it's all within the wisdom. So
I like it.
Appreciate y'all having me, man. I
love it, bro. Hey, if y'all like content like this, subscribe. If you learned something, if his story touched you, leave a comment, man. And it's what it's about, building a community.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Do your famous program. We'll catch y'all on the flip. I got a video.
Bro, he can show you better than I can tell you, bro. That shit's hilarious.
Bro, because he do that every time. I don't know how to do it. Look. Do it again. See, I think it's just the nigga.
No.